Andreas wasn't meant to be in that last game of the week. 3 big games this week, 2 out of 3 wins. What did you make of today's performance?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, the positive side, winning 2 out of 3, encouraging. It was an important game today. But like that first quarter really costed us. They came up, they scored 28, we scored 14, and everything I felt was in rhythm for them. And we knew they were coming from the game yesterday, so obviously the hype from winning that game, but also they're a team that had played the day before, and usually you have that rhythm in yourself. We just defensively were not to the level required in terms of intensity and physicality in that first half, and that costed us. That costed us the game, really. More effort in the second half. I thought defensively we picked it up, but then, we needed to make some shots, and they were making some good looks. They were moving the ball well, but they were also making some tough shots, and we were not able to make some open ones. And I think that was the difference at the end there. So tough loss, obviously, to take after, picking up 2 home wins, and you're coming into this game. But there's a lot of basketball to be played. We've got 6 games. We've completed 6 in these last 2 weeks. Now we're going to the last 2 weeks of the regular season with 6 games coming up, 1 game at a time. As I said to the guys, we know like we're on 10 wins basically, and what's happening behind us, what's happening in front of us. We know all the head-to-head situations. We just got to take it 1 game at a time right now. And I think what we've got to learn from today's game, if we don't bring the right level of intensity and physicality from the get-go, it can really cost us games basically. I think if you look at the games that we won, defensively we're really solid, and offensively we're able to move the ball and make shots. And we need to do that. We need everyone contributing. Unfortunately, that didn't happen today.
As you say, the 3-point numbers weren't as expected out there tonight. Were you pleased with some of the looks you were getting on the offensive end, particularly from deep?
I thought as the game went on, I think we were able to get some decent looks at it, kind of thing. If it was Evan, Pasquale, kind of thing, a couple of the guys, and then just didn't drop. I think for me is when you allow a team to get things in rhythm, I think they can make some even more difficult shots as the game goes on. And that doesn't give you an opportunity to get out in transition, create some easy look opportunities. So as the game went on, there was less margin for error, and there's more pressure on you. So as a result, that pressure can get to you and can result also in you missing shots. I think there were some positive spells. I thought Corey in the first half gave us a lot of energy coming off the bench. But we need more guys contributing. I just didn't feel today we had enough guys contributing on both ends of the floor. And I think that has been a big strength of ours, and we need to have that in the games to come.
You say quick turnaround now, Wednesday night away in London, and then you've got Good Friday, Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. I mean, it's the games do get thick and fast, particularly next week.
Yeah, I mean, we have a day off tomorrow for rest, recovery, and then we're back to work on Tuesday, preparation for the London game. And I think 1 game at a time. We're not going to have a break after this now till next Tuesday, I think. So it's intense on the guys, we've been fighting through, battling through injuries and stuff and all this heavy schedule that we have. But it is what it is. Every other team has to do it. I mean, Surrey had a very difficult schedule, traveling quite low and then playing back-to-back games. And it's how you can handle fatigue and not allow fatigue to affect you mentally. I think physically everyone is going to be a little fatigued, and it can show throughout the game, but there is those crucial moments in the game where you've got to be at your best, and I think it's got to come to those tougher mentally teams basically through this period, and we want to be in one of those teams basically going to the last 6 games of the season.